Hello again. This is Mr. Kang, and it's gonna be part two, step two, or part two of how I self-study English. Last video I did part one where I visit the webpage thesaurus.com to check out synonyms and antonyms. Also the dictionary.com to find out the definitions of the words I don't know. Now part two, here in part two, step two, I will go to Google and search for SoundCloud. Believe it or not, SoundCloud or Spotify. Why those web pages? Why those? Why are those apps are included in this video? It's because whenever you learn English, whenever you want to learn English, you can check out podcasts, mostly on Spotify, I believe. Here on Spotify or even YouTube, which I won't. I mean, I can check out my YouTube. Here on YouTube, you can check out podcasts that you like. Why podcast is so important? Why podcast is included in this video? Because podcasts really help you learn English. Podcasts when you is very crucial to English because you can hear people talking about their favorite things, and you can empathize with them. Like you have the same hobbies that you like, and you can watch the podcast that you like involving things that you like. So, for example, I love Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Rogan podcast where they talk about sports, combat sports to be specific, about uh, MMA, boxing, wrestling, but they even Joe Rogan, he is a very, very good podcaster. He talks about he talking with celebrities and stuff. You should watch it. I would recommend you not to because there's a lot of swearing words, and this is an English channel, so I would like to not recommend if you are very sensitive about swearing. So if you're not, then you should check out this. You should check out Joe Rogan Experience podcast any day of the week. My own, also one of my favorites, Impulsive by Logan Paul. Impulsive, Logan Paul. In the UK, I love What's Good podcast. What's Good podcast by Minnie Minter and Randolph. Really good to watch. Mm, if you like football, like European football, you, you can check out Pitch Side, which a new one, but I really like it because of the YouTubers I know that I watched from a long time ago. It's really good. It's really spectacular to hear about football in a podcast. Talk Sports, also one of them. Let's talk about football. Uh, what else? I'm not gonna cut out anything. I'm gonna do. I'm doing one take, whether you like it or not. Uh, how about basketball? I love basketball anyway. Let's see. If you like basketball, you like basketball players, like for example, PG podcast from Paul George. That'll be a good podcast to hear, to listen, to view. There's a lot of podcasts out there to explore. So just go to the internet and you know search for your favorite podcast, talking about your favorite things. If you're into things, you have to search for podcasts that literally involves with what you like, which gonna boost your interest and boost your view. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening and watching. Hope you subscribe so I can do more content like this. If you want, I can do more um, extravagant content more extravagant content than this, which I can do lessons, uh, free lessons about grammar and vocabulary. So if you want to watch, leave a comment. Okay. So I'll see you soon.